Sault Ste. Marie. How was that?
That was very Robin Williams.
Oh, I guess that is true too. Hello everybody. Mornings with Luann and Tim, but not so much Luann and more Alex Parr a little bit. Hope everyone's doing well this beautiful Tuesday morning. Tim, how are you doing today?
I am fine.
Just fine?
Well,
Talk to me, Tim. What's on your mind?
snowbanks.
Snowbanks, rightfully so.
We had Keith and I had a conversation yesterday. John Street is out of control.
Always
Have you
is.
driven down John Street?
I haven't driven down John Street recently, but my really good friend from elementary school lives on that street, so I know how narrow that street gets.
But it was super wide when they fixed John Street up and they did all the new pipes and stuff under it and everything, and then they charged all those people who live there taxes for fixing all the roads. Now, nice, they got beautiful, smooth, wide roads, and it looks gorgeous in the spring, summer, and fall. But it's like in a lane and a half right now.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know what it is. Thank you, city workers, for letting the streets even be open to begin with.
I know, okay, no, I'm not, okay.
I'm not trying to make you look like the bad guy here either.
I am the bad guy, because I'm complaining about, but it's not the city workers.
Okay.
It's the budget.
Okay, that is fair too.
So, we need more money for our road budgets. And I know that everyone's going to go, where's already the taxes going up 3.4%, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you know what?
Is that how they sound?
Yeah. Could we, I would gladly, how many people live in this city that pay taxes? If we each paid $5 more, I don't know, something. If you came to my house and said, okay, your taxes are going up $3.4%, whatever. And in addition to that, we'd like to charge you $5 for snowbank removal. I would say,
But
I'll pay for somebody else.
That's what you would say. But how many people would go, oh, that's my money. You're not taking my money.
People who don't drive, people who...
That's true too. So as easy as it seems for us that we drive to go, oh yeah, absolutely, here's a little bit extra money, it's not the consensus that everybody would have.
Okay, then what about a winter driving tax?
A winter driving tax.
If you own a car,
okay,
then there's like a little additional tax for maintaining roads.
The people with the cars are going to go, oh, it's my money, I don't want to
You ride the roads, you use the roads, you wear them down.
It makes sense to me. And I would do it too, but you know.
It's not the city, once again I state, it's not the city workers. They can only work as much as the budget will allow them to do. So,
yes.
I'm not complaining about the city workers. I'm complaining about living in Northern Ontario, but here's the good news about living in Northern Ontario. Some of the houses that are on the market right now in Toronto, I saw a thing on, was it Twitter? I don't even know where it was. It was an $850,000 home in Toronto, and it was unlivable.
Really?
No, you would have to have redone the whole interior for $850,000. This is why we're so fortunate. Do you know what $850,000 can buy you up here?
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Well, waterfront acreage with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms.
How bad is unlivable? Like what?
No, I mean, I wish I had the pictures to show you. It was there were
dirty?
Walls were missing. Toilet plumbing didn't work. Filthy, disgusting. Tiles missing. Ceiling falling in.
Almost 7 digits, please. Right here. Thank you.
And I went. Okay, so yesterday I got caught in a time warp, and after I left Korah Collegiate, we were supposed to get you to the PUC. For a press conference.
Didn't happen.
We couldn't get here fast enough, so I had to go to the PUC and do what you normally do.
Stepping up, putting the big shoes on, the journalist shoes on. He came back. He was so excited. He's like, I'm a real journalist now. He was pretty proud of himself.
I'm a real boy.
So what happened there?
Well, first of all, embarrassing because I was tied up at Korah.
Right.
We were late.
Oh, okay.
So you walk in there. Every other journalist is there, tripods up, getting the statement. The guy's talking, and I walk in like, oh look, see there's all these big wigs, and I come running in my parka and me and Mike and our big coats and our tripods and stuff, and they're already talking. Afterwards somebody said, so you were late. And I was like, well, yeah, I was at Korah interviewing students.
All right.
And then I think it might have been the mayor who said, I understand that. That's important.
It is
important. So cool.
Given the spotlight on our talent here in the city.
But then it's like, now, Tim, it's a presser, so you have to ask questions. I'm like, what? And you walk in there, and everybody goes like this. Oh, there's trouble. Steve Butland. Oh, there's trouble. It's like, I could never be a serious journalist,
Yeah, I guess
Alex.
that's true too. It's kind of hard for you to hit the hard-hitting questions. I can
But I
top
think
that.
I did. Well, I did pretty well.
Oh, yes, you did pretty well.
Did you see the interview?
I did see the interview.
I had to
You did
stand
3
off
of them.
camera and ask questions, and I asked. Anyway, they're hiring 120
Yes,
over 100 new jobs with the PUC smart grid that's coming in. $11.8 million of funding from the federal government to support this project. It's been in the works since 2012, I think. It's not costing ratepayers anymore, and our rates are going to go down, and we're going to have better PUC service. It's quite amazing. So
More jobs in the city.
and more jobs in the city. What happened to you?
So I had to go to the Convergence Center at Algoma University.
The what?
The Convergence Center at Algoma University.
I don't know what that is.
They have like a hub for different learning things. They've got
Convergent Center.
I believe that's what it's called. I may be wrong. Anyway, I had to go film a story maybe 2 months ago there, and I was running a little late myself. And I get there, and as soon as you walk to the building, it's big glass windows. You can see inside. Everybody's sitting down. All the media is already there. I'm like, all right, here I go with my bag and my tripod. And I walk through the door, and they're doing their speeches right there. So I'm trying to be quiet, and like I'm unzipping my bag as quietly as possible, and everyone can just hear zip up at this thing, up in the main lobby area. So I'm going on, getting my camera ready, and I drop the lens cap, and it hits the floor of this place where there's only speeches going on. It's and it like rolls around and lands. I just and they keep setting up. And I ended up going back there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you were the guy that showed up late and dropped the stuff, right?" Like, yeah, Alex Barr, that's me on TV. Glad you remember me.
Well, we're making an impression wherever we go,
Right? I can't forget us at least.
But anyway, it was very interesting. I've never been to one of those things. And then after it's over, if you have questions, we'll take some questions. I was like. So then Mike had to go on his phone and find out what the questions would be that I should ask.
I had to send questions.
I made some up though.
Oh, doesn't that make you feel good when you're like, oh, I've got a really good one?
I don't know whether they got used. I haven't checked the piece, but anyway, it was very interesting and very encouraging. See, really, I love to hear about this stuff. The Sault Ste. Marie's got a new job, and then last night I was on Twitter and I saw a tweet from Future Sault Ste. Marie. And they're talking about the Sault Ste. Marie being a place to live, quality of life. They're really promoting, like reaching out, saying we need jobs. There's an article about how we need jobs that need to be filled with their job. We don't have the people in Sault Ste. Marie with the qualifications.
Right.
So they're looking out. This is something that they're doing in high schools too.
Okay.
In high schools these days now, they're looking at future careers and saying, there's a shortage in this field. You should consider this. So that you could go to university in your hometown or come back to your hometown and have a job. Wouldn't that be cool?
So smart. That's a great idea, honestly.
Yeah, look at where the voids are, project for the future, find out where, future Sault Ste. Marie, find out where these fields are that are underserviced in our area, where we don't have the talent, and get kids to get the talent in advance so they're ready for the job. They can go back and claim them in Sault Ste. Marie.
Less out migration.
So then I joined the Twitter thing, and I'm like, yay, okay, come.
Tim Murphy on Twitter sometimes
Well, I
isn't
talked
the best.
about the fact that quality of life, for sure. I mean, if you like outdoors, come on.
Oh, yeah.
You got everything. And you're 20 minutes from cottage country, and I'm going on and on about all this great stuff, and then after, then I started thinking. However, once you get here and you realize you can't get a bus in or out of this city, and you can't get on a train.
There's Ontario Northland, but that don't go so far.
I'll give you the scenario again, Alex.
Okay.
You have an appointment in Sudbury.
Okay.
At 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. How are you going to get there? When are you leaving Sault Ste. Marie?
I don't know. What
Ontario Northland doesn't run Saturdays and Sundays, Alex.
Oh.
And you have to be in Sudbury for an appointment on Sunday afternoon. When are you going?
Friday. Staying the weekend. I'm going home Tuesday. That's an expensive appointment.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
So, I love that we're promoting Sault Ste. Marie,
yes.
and I love that we're getting all these jobs, but if people are going to be moving here, Ontario government, Sault Ste. Marie, we need trains and we need buses. Thank you. Rant over.
I want to bring up a
You go.
commenter that I've seen on your morning show quite a few times, and he commented again yesterday when I brought up, would you watch the Grammys? Random Studios. I'm not sure where he's from, but I checked out his channel. Keep on that YouTube grind. He's always commenting. He's watching, I'm pretty sure, more often than not, every single day. So I just wanted to say thanks for doing that.
Is that our sixth viewer now? We have 6?
6, count them 6.
I'm up to 6.
And he said,
That's 'cause you're here.
I wouldn't watch a show as long as, only because I'm here, because people want to see the fresh, bright skull on me, but he said I wouldn't watch a show as long as the Grammys.
So 3 hours is too long.
3 hours is too long for Mr. Random Studios.
Remember how I went off on Katy Perry yesterday?
Oh, here we go again. Just load up another one in the gun.
Another X for Katy Perry. Her clothing design line. She designed these shoes. I mean, okay, they're kitschy, they're cute.
Let's throw it back
but she made them in a particular color that. So okay, so you see them in the tan version. That's all right. Okay, so for me, that's a goofy looking shoe. I don't think I'd wear that. I don't know anybody who would. I don't have any friends who'd wear that shoe, but okay for them. The other one is getting some controversy and it's been pulled from the shelves because it's looking a little bit like that Gucci sweater.
I wonder why there's controversy. I mean, like I said last time, how many layers of management does it have to go through before someone goes, actually, wait a minute, that could be considered racist? I don't understand how there's so many chains of so many people.
I think what's happening is this, Alex. I think that our hairs are sticking to our fingers. I think that we're getting to the point where we're becoming so aware now, hyper aware almost.
Yes.
And so, yeah. I don't know what that meant. Anyway, I'll tell you what this means. We have a great show.
Oh.
We do. It's all Korah.
All Korah.
It is. So Korah's got a lot going on. So, and these are pre-recorded interviews. We're going to love them. There's a contest going on right now for foreigners coming to Sault Ste. Marie.
Yes.
I love Foreigner. You're as cold as ice. Anyway, I grew up with Foreigner. Kind of grew up. Anyway, there's an opportunity for a local choir to end up on stage with Foreigner. How cool would that be?
Very cool. Go Korah.
Yeah,
Alma mater.
so the Korah choristers are competing. They can win $500 for the school music program, and they would get to perform on stage at the GFL with Foreigner. So we took the camera. This is why I was late for the PUC thing, because we went to get some footage. Wait until you hear this. It's fantastic. And then later on in the show, there's some more Korah coming up, and Alex has the news. So there's a full morning of entertainment and news on Mornings with Luann and Tim.
And Alex.
We'll be right back. All right, so listen, one of my favorite parts of my job is when I get to go and hear people perform, see people perform, and I got treated today by, well, this isn't the whole gang that I just saw, but it's some of you, and this lady right here is the ringleader. Hello, Ms. Williams, how are you?
I'm good, Tim. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Today's show on ONNtv, Mornings with Luann and Tim, is all Korah all the time. So you were in the studio, was it last week we recorded the interview for Little Mermaid?
Yep.
Which opens on February the 20th. But today we came back because, what's going on? Let's ask you. Your name is?
Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. Why are you all here? What is going on, Rebecca?
We got a bunch of the older members of the choir together, and we have performed and recorded a song called I Want to Know What Love Is.
I want to know what love is. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
They do it better.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
I love the song, though. It's a Foreigner song. And Foreigner's coming to town. Is this true? What's your name?
Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. Foreigner's coming to town to play at the GFL?
Yes.
Do you know when?
No. March 5th. March 5th.
Jared knows. March the 5th. So what's the deal with the choir and Foreigner? What's going on?
We're going to probably combine with the band and the choir, and we're going to all sing together.
If you win.
If we win.
Because it's a competition, is that right?
It's not if, it's when we win.
It's what?
It's when we win.
Your name is what?
Brandon, too.
Brandon 2. I'm
the best.
Okay.
Sure, we'll say that, Brandon.
So Brandon squared. It's easier that way. They're all even. So how long have you been rehearsing this song?
We've been rehearsing for 1 week now.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? What I just heard. I'm going this way, Michael. You guys rehearsed for 1 week?
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Maddie.
Maddie, which vocal line do you sing?
I sing the soprano line.
Aha! High voice. So, Maddie, how long you been singing?
I've been singing since grade 9, so 3 years.
Did you only start singing when you met Ms. Williams? Or did you sing like on your own before that?
I sang actually joining the band here, and then Miss Williams, I did theater for her last year.
What show was that?
It was Grease.
I saw that show. I loved that show. I love all the shows of Korah. Hi, what's your name?
Celeste.
Hi, Celeste. You can look at the camera. Okay, yeah. So, Celeste, the hardest part of this song, anything that really kind of threw you guys for a loop or what?
I think the thing we had to work on most was like the rhythm of the song, but we all pulled together and managed to figure it out.
Because the arrangement that we hear that you guys do isn't necessarily the arrangement that everybody's used to, right? I mean, it changes a little bit. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Enid.
Hi, Enid. You just had lunch.
I did.
Not that I can smell her breath or anything. It's just I saw her eating. Hi, Enid. What grade are you in?
I'm in grade 11.
Okay, how long you been singing with the choir here? Is this Ms. Williams? This is the Korah choir? Is that
Yeah, we call it the choristers.
the Korah choristers? That's so cool. How many years for you?
I've been singing since grade 9 as well.
Have you? Have you done the shows with Ms. Williams too?
Yes, I was Frenchie last year in Greece.
I might have seen you. I saw your wig. It's backstage. It's lying on the floor. Take better care of your props. Okay, so Enid, I can't believe you pulled this together. How many times did you rehearse? Like what was the schedule like?
Like 4 or 5 times.
These kids are obviously very gifted. I haven't spoken to you yet or you yet. Hi, what's your name?
Delaney.
Delaney, I love your name. That's a great Irish name. It was my mother's maiden name. No, it was my grandmother's maiden name. But it's not about me. Delaney, what about you? Your experience with the choir?
It's been fun for the past 5 years.
5?
Yeah.
Did you do a lap?
This is my victory lap.
Okay, tell me about what are the benefits of being involved in a choir like this?
Miss Williams.
Ah, nice. Is there a sort of amount of camaraderie that happens between all the choristers? Like camaraderie, like you could be. She looks at her like, no, we're not friends.
No, we hate each other.
No, you all seem to get along pretty well.
Oh yeah. It's like a big family.
What about music? Like, did you read music, or did you have to learn to read music, or did you learn by ear? Is there a combination of people in the choir who can read and what?
Better combination. Like some people know how to read music and then some people don't.
Okay, what about this girl down front that I haven't spoken to yet? Hello, your name is?
Vivian.
Hi, Vivian. What about your musical training? Did you have any training before you joined the choristers?
I did 1 year of vocals.
Where, here at the school?
No, at Case's Music.
We know where Case's Music is. We have friends at Case's Music. And vocals there. Any other instruments for you?
I play the flute.
Nice. So, for when it came to this kind of stuff, did you sight read or did you learn by ear for this song, or what did you do?
I read music.
Okay.
So
that makes a difference too. So, guys, when is this? Let's go back to Ms. Williams. When do we actually submit this? You put a video together? Is that how this works?
Yep, you put the video together. It has to be submitted by this Friday, and then it's decided by Monday, the 18th.
Okay, so stand by. ONNtv will have the scoop for you. If you guys are going to be on stage at the GFL with Foreigner.
And they have to, and it goes on Facebook, and apparently you have to like it.
So you want to like, so you're going to put this video on Facebook?
Yes, on the Korah Facebook page, I believe.
And that's going to get posted probably tomorrow? This is, tomorrow. So when this airs on Tuesday, go to the Korah Facebook page and like the choristers. And then go to the GFL and hopefully see them on stage with Foreigner. How cool would that be? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for the entertainment. You're all extremely talented. We enjoyed it so much. Thank you for hosting us today. Best of luck to you all. And we'll be back with more Mornings with Luann and Tim right after this.
You cut the music off.
Yeah, the music stuff, and it's time to sit down.
Yeah, it's not light and airy though. It's just kind
I was thinking about those kids from choir. They sounded amazing.
Oh, It's Korah. Come on, look at the talent.
There was this thing. There's like it's called You the Sue. Donna Hill Singer produced it for the school boards.
Right.
And all the students got. There was like a mini sort of We Day, even though you can't use the branding name We Day. But anyway, my point is that Tyler Shaw came and performed for all the kids. Right. Mm-hmm. Amazing Canadian young up and coming. Well, not up and coming now. He's
made it, right?
Yeah, he's made it. There was an opportunity for kids from the junior, so the symphony, Algoma Conservatory. The Algoma Conservatory players got to go on stage with Tyler Shaw and play with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
At the GFL Center.
Cool.
And it was so cool to hear them like playing their classical instruments, but to a rock song kind of thing.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
some heavy
and the
power
opportunity
in
for
it.
them to actually share a stage with these amazing professional musicians that are like coming up from all over Canada to play with Tyler, right? I mean, these are world-class music. Anyway, I just think it would be a really cool thing to be on the stage at the GFL under all those lights with Foreigner,
People that have
iconic
paid
rock band,
hard-earned money to come and see them.
and then get up and sing with that. That would be the cool. I wish them luck.
And the experience.
I wish all the
too.
choirs luck. I don't even know who else has submitted.
I'm not sure either.
But Korah reached out to us.
But for whoever it is, if there is somebody that wants to pursue music seriously in that, think of the experience.
Did you go to Korah?
I did go to Korah.
Really?
Yeah.
They changed the whole
Oh my
facade.
goodness! The whole school's completely different.
It's all glass now, and it's nice
Pretty,
and a fancy entrance.
and they got a bunch of money for the football field, and that looks beautiful
you know what kind
now.
of it does. Here's the issue I have now,
Uh-oh.
and you know, don't get me wrong, I do love the ADSB, and I amazing. I think they're an amazing board.
Oh,
However,
here comes a
well,
bombshell.
this is my okay.
Okay.
How many people do you think go through the school for sports programs? I mean, not students. How many people in the community do you think walk into the gymnasium, for instance, to watch games? If you had to guess.
To watch games, I'd say
over the course of a year.
I'd say maybe an average of one parent per player. So that's going to be about, depending on the sport.
The average is about 2,000. About 2,000 people go through to watch the sporting events inside the school. About 2,000 a year.
Okay.
How many do you think go through the school to watch performances in the theater?
Oh.
I'll tell you. It's 5,000. Because they do a show.
Right.
So they know how many people come in. 5,000 people are going in to see musical theater at Korah. 2,000 are going to see sporting events.
Okay.
Where do you think the school spends most of its money? On sports or on the arts?
On sports?
Yes. Who do you think they take space away from when they need more space in the school to do renovations like that?
Well,
from the theater or from the gymnasiums?
Okay.
From the theater.
I can see where this conversation's going.
Where do you think the space is cut when they need to move things around? Who gets the brunt? The arts programs. All I'm saying is
balance.
This is the theme for today's show.
Balance. Okay, I can agree with that for
Thank
sure.
you.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything to talk about right now?
For me, no. That human trafficking in Barrie.
You told me about this.
Are you kidding me?
How many people?
43 people.
We're living in basically slavery conditions.
It described as squalid.
So where? In what city?
Barrie and Wasaga, Ontario. So
like Wasaga Beach?
Wasaga, Ontario.
Is that
Wasaga Beach, Ontario?
Is that Wasaga Beach?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, look,
yeah.
there's a map just to help me out. Wait, is that how they were living? Oh my God!
Yeah, those photos there. So what happened was this company promised mostly men from Mexico that they would be able to come up and work for this company, cleaning company,
a cleaning company,
earn wages. Yeah, going to hotels, going to different places and clean for them.
Yeah.
And no, they're trafficking them. They're made $50 a month at most sometimes.
What?
And the OPP just went in on an investigation with 5 warrants, and charges haven't been laid yet, but these 43 people have now been taken out. One guy was quoted as saying, "I went to sleep a slave and woke up a free man." And now that a local ski lodge in the area offered them showers, food, and somewhere to stay as well as a job. So now they're legally working in Canada. All 43 of them.
They're going to get working visas.
Yes. Yes.
And it's going to be above board and legal, and they're going to make a living wage and have a chance to actually make a life for themselves in our country and be good tax-paying citizens. I think this is fabulous.
Beautiful story.
It is a great story.
As I say in the news too, it's something that some people might not really think affects an area like Sault Ste. Marie or Ontario, because it's Canada. Canada's great. There's no human trafficking
that's
here.
a small Ontario town where this happened.
Barrie's not that far away.
Wasaga Beach is right on the other side. Well, come on.
This should open some eyes. I hope. I hope.
And you know what else should open some eyes is people going, "Oh, they're coming here and taking our jobs." You got to understand when my immigrant relatives came to Canada, they took low-paying jobs. They came here and took jobs nobody else would take, laboring jobs. They made less money, and then they worked their way up and created families and got better jobs for their families. This is how it works. This is how the system works. We shouldn't say, don't come into our country. We should say, come into our country. You're not stealing jobs from people. You're taking jobs that nobody else wants or that are low-paying, low-skilled jobs. And we Canadians should be trying to get the higher-paying jobs by educating our children well. Thank you very much. The news is next.
That was Tim's TED Talks for the day, I guess. I thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you. News is next with me. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Mornings, Luann, Tim, but myself, Alex, right after this.
Alex Parr is a fun co-host.
Yes, that's what I've been waiting to
You
hear.
entertain me during the commercial breaks, can I tell you that right now? Hey, tell me what day it is, Alex Parr.
Today?
Yeah, what's today?
National Plum Pudding Day.
What is it?
National Plum Pudding Day, a thing I never thought would happen in February, but...
Tell me what you learned about National...
You need time to compose yourself.
Tell me
right?
what you learned about National Plum Pudding Day.
Well, in 17th century Great Britain... 17th century Great Britain...
Yeah.
They would refer to raisins as plums.
That's ridiculous. Why?
We-
They didn't make up the word raisins yet?
I don't know.
When did the word raisins
Tim,
get
I
invented?
wasn't around back
Look,
then.
there's a picture of plum pudding.
Plum pudding.
Michael's so
national-
good.
Let's go,
You
Mike.
just mentioned plum pudding, and there it is. So
Plum
tell me
pudding.
about it.
It actually contains nutmeg, raisins, nuts, apples, cinnamon, and dates. I don't even get any dates, but plum pudding does, and there's no plum puddings.
No plums.
It is also National Clean Out Your Computer Day. Don't let that dust build up. Go buy some compressed air. Clean that guy out. I don't know. I got nothing left on my notes. I'm reaching here now, guys. Tim, save me. Save me, Tim.
Okay, I'll save you. One of my favorite things to talk about is Donald Trump.
Oh,
He was
joy.
just in El Paso, Texas.
Yes.
New slogan. It's no longer build the wall. It's finish the wall. He's got banners up that say finish the wall. It hasn't been started. There's no new wall built. They've repaired sections of the wall. No new wall has been built. However, the signs now say finish the wall. He said he had 10,000 people in the arena and thousands in the street. Okay, the fire department said, no, we only let 8,000 people in that building. It's got a fire code.
Oh, look at that picture.
Look at that. So anyway, yeah. He lied about his numbers again and
Right.
said that Beto O'Rourke, who actually was in El Paso the same night having a rally for his campaign run, he said Beto O'Rourke's got 200 or 300 people. Very, very sad. Very sad. Beto O'Rourke had 7,000 people at his rally.
Only 1,000 less than Trump?
Actually, yeah. And so anyway, lying again, and then now
Just blatantly, too.
now there's this story about the butterfly sanctuary.
Oh, this was good. This
There's
is
a
golden.
butterfly sanctuary on the border, okay, at the Rio Grande, and they're the river. So what the wall would cut off this butterfly sanctuary. So they don't want that to happen. So what the Trump administration is saying is, don't worry about it. In the wall, we're going to put a door. And it'll have an access code. And people who come to visit the butterfly sanctuary can enter the access code, go through the door, and then they'll be on the other side of the wall, between the wall and the Rio Grande. Well, there's border security for you. All you need is an access code, and you can get through a door in the wall.
And I hope when these butterflies are making their long journey from Canada all the way down to Mexico, they just go, oh yeah, the password, yeah, I got it, and fly through. Like, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, it just never ends with this guy. It's absolutely
Walls work
unbelievable.
though, Tim. Walls work.
Oh, listen, I think we're going to heal the world with music.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Let's have some more music from Korah. Coming up after this commercial break, we go back to Korah Collegiate. Well, actually, we don't. They came here, and it's a great interview with Ms. Williams again. She's a busy lady. They have the show The Little Mermaid. It's debuting in Sault Ste. Marie. February the 20th is the opening date. Check out the interview after this commercial message. We'll be right back with more Mornings with Luann and Tim and my buddy Alex Parr. One of my favorite parts of this job is when I get to host guests like these two lovely ladies. Behind the keyboard is Deneen Williams, and standing beside me is Abby Hyam. Deneen, welcome to the show. It's your first time here.
Yes, it's awesome. Thank you.
You have been now directing and musical directing shows for Korah's Musical Theater for, do you know how many years even? Can you tell us?
This is my 30th year at Korah.
Come on!
I know, I'm 29, but you
It was
don't
amazing.
do the math.
She came out of the womb teaching with a certificate in her hand.
Yes.
How many? You don't even know how many. Can you even count how many shows you've done?
No.
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 Disney's become a real big part of the repertoire though lately, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know what? I think I love it because the little kids love it.
They do.
Yeah.
But you get a real cross-section of audiences. Abby, you're performing as Ariel in The Little Mermaid, which is opening February 20th and running through the 23rd at Korah Collegiate and Vocational School. Let's see, so how many shows have you done in your lifetime now?
Well, I started when I did Les Mis in 2013.
Where was that? Was that the Musical Comedy Guild?
Yes.
Oh, what? Oh, wow, that was a great show.
Yeah.
And then how many more have you done since then? Do you even know?
Oh, a lot.
You and I did a couple together, Mary
Yes.
Poppins and Christmas Carol, right.
And then I did Pippin and Oliver with ADSB.
Okay, great.
And then I did
You don't even...
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, wow.
And then last year I did Grease with Korah.
I love that show. Now, listen, I want to know about the audiences you perform for, because you don't just perform for people like me. When I buy a ticket for the evening performances, you also are very busy doing shows for other youth in the city. Is that true?
Yes, we do day shows starting on February 19th.
Okay.
And we do them 2 a day sometimes.
Seriously, Deneen?
The first day.
Yes,
And then every other day.
2 a day? So they do 2 shows in a day for the...
On the Tuesday.
On the Tuesday, and then...
Yes.
Whoa!
Yeah.
This is great training. Oh, but you do have multiple casts, right?
Yes, I'm actually casted with Maddie Schmogi and Enid.
Wiperhag.
What? Enid Wiperhag?
Yeah, Enid Wiperhag. Yeah.
Hi, Enid. Hi, Maddie. They all play Ariel as well.
Yes.
And how many princes do you have?
I have 2 princes.
Do you get to work on alternate shows with different princes?
Yeah, I'm casted with Andrew Beggs and Trenton Williams.
Oh, Trenton Willens, I know him.
Yes.
Okay, how many in your cast? I mean, all together. Do you
80.
even... What?
80.
80?
Yeah.
I just had a bit of a nervous breakdown. What are you, crazy? You're nuts.
Pretty much.
Whoa! Now, do you rehearse separate troupes, or is there an ensemble that always rehearses together and then you bring the different leads in? How do you swing that?
It's a lot of work, but you know what? It's always been so... It's so great for the kids. So I always want to stop doing it, but then it's like, oh, they learn from each other, and
there's something special too I've seen a lot of the shows at Korah. Actually, it's one of my favorite things to do is to go and see the shows at Korah, because the energy is incredible. The kids are having such a great time. You sit in that audience and you just get hit with this wave of excitement and talent, crazy talent. I mean, I've cast some people in my shows because I saw them in your show first. I first saw Cassandra Bailey in your show, and now she's off doing amazing things in Toronto, looking at a great career ahead of herself. So it really is a training ground for a lot of people.
yeah.
Do you think, Abby, there's other benefits to getting involved in productions like this with the school? Other things that kids really benefit from when they do these kinds of shows?
Well, one of the most important things for me for in high school, being and doing everything is really important. But musical theater, it has brought my confidence up so much, and I've bonded with so many other people. For example, I was casted as Sandy in Grease last year with Emily Etche, and now she's one of my really good friends. And we've you make different connections, but really good ones.
You get to meet a whole bunch of people you would not maybe normally come across in your school, and different grades too, right?
Yes, for sure. Even this year, I'm casted with 2 grade 11s, and even the grade 9s, Flounder. There's 2 Flounders, and there's 1 in grade 8 and 1 in grade 9.
You have grade 8s too. Oh,
I opened it up because it's 7.
Korah has the 7/8s now
Yeah.
because of that. What's the program called?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
That's just the grade 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, they
All
came
right.
to the school. Yeah.
They did. Okay. Well, you have what's that Bacco?
Oh, the International Baccalaureate, but that's grade 9.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they can start that.
That's a special Did you do that?
Well, I'm doing the enhanced for grade 9 and 10, and then if I would like to advance in grade 11 and 12.
What grade are you in?
Grade 10.
You're such a Little baby, oh my gosh, wait till you hear her sing. So, where do we get these tickets?
At either Korah during the day, 9 to 4, every day they're available, or the Station Mall box office.
Oh, they have them at the Sault Community Theatre Center box office.
Except for the dinner and show. That is only at
Hey,
Korah.
now that's a fun one. You get to go and is there pasta dinner?
Yeah, it's pasta
You get to have
this
a pasta. Who serves? Do the students serve?
The students and the lovely cafeteria ladies, Marlene, and she's awesome. So
The whole school really gets behind this, don't they?
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
teachers in it.
There's teachers in the show?
2 of them.
What a blast! Is that fun to see the teachers
Yes,
on?
it's very fun.
I can imagine. When is the pasta dinner? What night is that?
The Friday, yeah.
The Friday?
22nd, yeah.
So you eat the dinner in the cafeteria and then you go up and you move into the theater and sit down and enjoy the show? Now these shows, I'm not kidding you, they sell out like crazy. Sault Ste. Marie's a last minute town. Don't be disappointed. Don't wait. Why wait? You know when the show's going to be, February 20th through 23rd. So go get your tickets now and don't be disappointed. Yeah. And also one of the most reasonably priced tickets in town.
Yes.
Do you know how much the tickets are?
$10 for students and seniors, and
20 for
adults.
Like, that's nothing. Seriously, for the amount of entertainment you get, and it's supporting a great program.
Yes.
The benefits that the kids get, self-esteem, socialization. And I'm just excited for you to hear Abby now because, as I say, I've known Abby since she was probably
pretty little.
And I got to hear her rehearse, and I think you're just going to love this. So let's get right to it. The show is The Little Mermaid, being produced by Korah Musical Theater Production Company. What do you call yourselves? Korah Musical Theater.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much that lady behind the piano and a whole lot of help.
A lot. Oh, can I bring that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about some of the great people you've got working. Like, sets and costumes for this show must be crazy.
Crazy. And
you have no feet.
That is true.
Who's doing that stuff?
Okay, so Marie Steinwiedel is making all the costumes, most all of them, all the sea creatures, everything. They look unbelievable.
And her daughter's a producer, right?
And Lisa's the producer.
Lisa's the producer. Lisa's from Sault Ste. Marie, went to Korah, did a lot of community theater, and is now working professionally with Drayton Entertainment in Southern Ontario. It's an amazing company. It is probably, I think Drayton is now the second largest employer of Canadian talent after the Stratford Festival, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's awesome. I got to see a show this summer, and she's doing a marvelous job, and she's an amazing producer.
And she still shares her time with her hometown of Sault Ste. Marie and produces long distance.
Yep. She did all the shows at Korah, and then she left, and she decided instead of acting or whatever, she'd go into producing, which she's amazing at. And I think she does do a little acting on the side as well.
Does she still?
Yeah, and then
she can sing too.
Yes.
Yeah. So Marie, her mother, is doing all the costumes.
Lisa's producer. Liz Moran, who went to Korah.
She was in Mary Poppins with us.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Who's awesome.
She went to Korah?
Yeah, I taught her.
You taught? Really? And she's doing what?
All her kids have gone through. She's doing the sets.
And they're incredible.
She did costumes usually.
Yes.
I read a little thing you posted about every day you go in, and there's, I think it was an interview you did, and you said every day you go in, and there's something else on the set that just blows you away.
Yeah.
It's fun when that happens, to see it all come
sure.
together. You can see it all come together once again, February 20th through 23rd. Enough talking. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you one of the 3 Ariels in the Korah Collegiate production of The Little Mermaid. Oh! Kevin's going to get so mad at me, he said, don't hit that mic. Sorry, Kevin. Abby Hyam.
Daddy's never even met a human before, and he still thinks the worst of them. I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be so bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got
And if you want to hear the rest of that song with the Prince, you've got to go see the show at Korah, February 20th through 23rd. Deneen, thank you so much for being here. Abby, break a leg.
Thank you.
I'll see you there. And we'll see you after this brief commercial message on Mornings with Luann and Tim.
Welcome back. Mornings to Luann and Tim and myself, Alex. They're cutting us off. We only got 40 seconds to do this wrap up.
That's because I talk too much. But Alex, you know what? I want to thank you again for.
Oh.
It's fun having you fill in for Lou.
So fun.
I miss my Luann though. I miss my mama. She's coming back next week on Tuesday. We don't have a show on Monday because it's family day. But Alex is here again on Thursday this week.
Bum Slide Thursday.
And tomorrow I have my special guest Marnie Stone is going to be my co-host for the show tomorrow morning. And on Friday my co-host is Susan Ryamaki from the YMCA in Algoma Pride. Stay with us all week on Mornings with Luann and Tim and my friend Alex Parr. We'll see you tomorrow.